Hi, so today we're going to be learning limits. And you might have seen this before, but a limit looks like as, and this reads the limit of f of x as x approaches a is equal to b. And there are two ways to estimate limits, and those are graphical. So, so graphically and with a table. So first we'll do it graphically, and we'll draw our xy plane, and we'll draw our line f of x equal to x squared. And then if we plot x is equal to a, and we traced our graph, and we found b, now we can write the limit of x squared as x approaches a is equal to b. Now if a were to be 5, then we can write the limit x squared as x approaches 5 equal to 25. Now another way to do this is to use tables. So we'd have to draw two tables, which we have x and we have f of x. And we draw another table in which we have x and then we have f of x. And then here we can write 4.9, 4.99, 4.999, and here we can write 5.1, 5.01, and 5.001. And we can compute these, so we can say 9 squared, okay, so we can say 24.01, we can say 24.9001, we can say 24.90001, so 24.90001. And now we have 5.1, so we can say 5.1 squared, and we have 26.01, and then we can say 5.01 squared, and we have 25.1001. We have 5.001 squared, and we get 25.01001. 25.01000. Right, so, and we can see that both of these tables show us that f of x approaches 25. And so what we actually did here is that we calculated two one-sided limits. And we'll go into this more in depth later on, but we know that, so this one would be called the limit as x approaches 5 from the left side of x squared, and we'd call this one the limit as x approaches 5 from the right side of x squared. And so we know, so when we approach from the left side, we use the notation minus, and when we approach from the right side, we use the notation plus. And I understand that the definition of a limit that we provided today, or the way of calculating a limit that we provided, isn't the most concrete explanation, but we'll go into the formal definition of a limit in future videos, and that involves things such as epsilon, and you might have heard of it, but we'll talk about that in future videos. So this is an introduction to limits and how we can estimate them using a graph or a table, and thank you for watching.